Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'm preparing for battle.
Why?
Of
I want... Just
good. So, this is where they dragged the dead farm? The filthy things should all be wiped out now. Let's go back.
Wait a minute. What about our agreement?
Are you kidding?
I think your hide could do it. I don't like having my leg pulled.
Don't make me cry. Oh man, my head.
Wait a minute.
All right, you're the better fighter.
Thought of that himself.
What do we have here? Don't I know you from somewhere?
If you say so. I'm on my way to see the landowner.
Indeed. You don't look all that dangerous to me.
I've killed a beast or two on occasion.
Ha! You probably flattened a few weevils in the fields and chased a couple of rats from their holes. We're dealing with orcs here. Well, yeah, and with those scummy city guards.
Do you mean real orcs? Those big things?
I'm talking about... Just a moment. Are you trying to pull my leg?
Oh, far be that from me.
You worm! You're really asking for it, huh? And come and show me what you've got, you hero!
Anytime.
Come closer then, buddy!
Fight! Yeah! Let him have it! Not bad.
Well, we'll see the next time. All right, you're the better fighter. What do you want?
I want to join the mercenaries.
Anyone who can whack as hard as you shouldn't have too much trouble around here. My vote doesn't count much, since I haven't been here for long. But when Lee asks me, I'll vote for you.
Lee is the leader of the mercenaries, isn't he?
Right. Hey, now I remember where I know you from. You were in the colony, too.
So I was.
I didn't see you when the Big Bang happened. Not for a while before that, either.
I had other problems.
You've missed out on quite a lot, then. Things have changed since we were in the Slammer together.
What became of the mercenaries in the colony?
Once the barrier was gone, Lee let us out of the colony. He said that nothing could happen to us if we all stuck together. And he was right. It wasn't too long before we found ourselves a cozy spot right here. The landowner pays us to beat up the militia from the city, and most of us would have volunteered to do that even without pay. But Onar feeds us all, and we can bide our time until we see a good opportunity to get away from this blasted island.
Can you teach me how to fight better?
I might well be able to give you a hint or two.
I want to find out more about the mercenaries in this region.
I can't tell you much about this region. You'd better ask the farmers. And as for us mercenaries, we have a very simple rule. If you can stand your ground, you're in. I think you're made of the right stuff to be one of us. But you shouldn't let it get to your head that you lucked out during our last fight. There are plenty of guys on the farm who are quite a bit better than I am. Sentenza, for one. He guards the entry to the farm. Whatever you do, don't pick a fight with him.
What about this Sentenza?
He'll try to squeeze some gold out of you when you come to the farm. He does that to all newcomers. And if I were you, I'd pay up. That's what I did back then. And the good thing was that he voted for me afterwards. One good turn deserves another, he said. I lost all my gold in the bargain, but it wasn't much to begin with. And I was glad of it in the end. I once watched him beat up a fellow who had decided not to pay him.
Thanks for the hint.
Indeed. Could it be worth anything to you?
Here you are, 5 gold pieces.
Thanks, man. Looks like I can take a few tonight after all. I won't forget this.
I never knew that.
And there's more, believe me.
Of course we got him in the end. I never knew that. I agree with you completely. It can't go on like this forever. Just like you said.
You don't have to tell me that.
Bad business.
He really should have known better.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Hey,
Couldn't get away with that. It's his decision, wasn't it?
That doesn't surprise me.
You don't have to tell me.
Better watch out who you tell one.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I'm supposed to deal with your militia problem.
What? I told Onar he should send a couple of his mercenaries.
This is my chance to prove myself.
Terrific. Do you know what the militia will do to me if you screw it up? These bastards come by here once a week and collect the taxes for the city. It's a good thing you came just now. This is their usual time. They should be here any moment.
It's really not my problem.
Let the militia come then. I'll deal with them.
I can't wait. Here they come now. See? I told you so. Just don't screw it up.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
You're in for it now. You haven't seen the last of me! I'm staying out of it. Put that! You're in for it now.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Don't ever try that again, Buster! It was his decision, wasn't it?
It's totally obvious.
It's all just gossip.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
You listen to the wrong people.
Oh my god! A fight!
There's nothing you can do about it.
That'll never change. that. Been there, done that.
Anything from me.
Look at this one! Another joke!
You really think?
What are you doing here, huh? Who the hell are you?
It's a bad business.
I'm your worst nightmare.
You're a dead man.
That's all just gossip.
Oh my god.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Your militia problem is a thing of the past.
Not bad. Maybe there'll be something left over at the end of the month now for a change. Thanks.
I wouldn't have done that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
You really think?
Do you really believe that?
Who said that?
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
Same old thing, all over again.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I used to say that myself.
It can't go on like this forever. So sure. I agree with you. Nobody will learn anything. That's not what I heard.
No idea. You tell me. Have to listen.
You didn't get that from me. I'm in enough trouble as it is. Bad business. You listen to the wrong. I'm not telling you anything new.
I couldn't care less.
Nobody will learn anything from me. That was quite obvious. Tell me you didn't know. It was just like you said. He really
Nobody
said
wants
that.
to know.
But he knew that all along. He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
really should have known.
I couldn't care less.
I don't believe this is gonna change. All that matters is I want you to believe everything you hear.
Wait a minute.
But that's all just gossip.
I took care of Bengar's militia problem.
Did you make sure that they won't be standing on his doorstep again tomorrow?
They'd have a really hard time doing that.
Well done. You passed your test. If you can handle a militia, most here will respect you.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Nobody wants to know.
Beliar himself was after him. I don't believe this is gonna change.
Same old thing all over again.
Hey,
What do you want this time?
methinks I'm gonna punch you in the face.
What?
That's exactly what you need right now.
I've been too nice to you so far, haven't I?
Let him have
Give it your all.
Not bad.
You showed him who's boss.
I used to say that myself.
Looks like I'll have to teach you some manners, doesn't it?
Go ahead, give it a try.
You just have to listen to him.
Not bad.
You showed him who's boss. Hey,
What do you want?
that's exactly...
I've been doing...
Don't stop now! Don't
Let
stop
him
now!
have it.
Let that be a
bad.
lesson to him.
Hey,
What do you want?
me...
What?
That's
I've been...
A fight! Finish him!
Go ahead,
that
hit
hurt.
back.
Parry then! Parry then!
Ouch! That hurt.
Watch
Go
out!
ahead, hit back. Defend yourself. Show him.
Don't
Let
stop
him
now!
have it. Show him.
Finish
Show
him!
Show him.
Not bad.
It's the first I've heard of it.
All over again.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I used
Of
to say
course
that
we got
myself.
him in the end.
You can't rely
That's
on me.
really... That's the first
We'll see about that.
Wait a minute.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Nobody
I've
wants
heard
to
a thing
know.
or two. I hardly know what to believe in.
I'd like to become a mercenary here. Do you mind?
Just gossip.
Do whatever you want.
You have to step in and sort things out. I'm no better off
Happen
myself.
sooner or later.
Thought of that himself.
You don't have to tell me that.
And there's more.
That's really not my problem. It can't go on like this forever. I've got my own opinion about that. I'm better off myself.
Couldn't get away with that.
Never knew that.
And? Found a new task yet?
Not so far. Let me know if you have a job for me.
Same old thing.
Hardly
All
know
over
what it
again.
is these days. Business. I can't help it. I thought as much. Don't say you didn't know that. Do you really believe that? I never knew that.
Hey, you. The two of us should have a chat.
I wouldn't know about what.
Put down that weapon.
Smart kid.
Hey, you.
It has come to my attention that you have it in for my boys, and as far as I know, you're one of Lee's protégés. I'm warning you, a few things are going to be different around here soon, and we'll talk about this again then.
We need to talk, you and I.
What do you want?
I think the best thing would be if you didn't show your face on the farm anymore. See to it that you're gone by tomorrow. We understand each other.
I'm not going to leave here.
I guess we're gonna have to discuss this again.
Put down that weapon. Are you deaf or what? There's...
You showed him who's boss.
Nobody will learn anything from me. knows everything you hear. So don't tell me that. Tell me everything you hear of that.
That's no secret.
There was no
Telling
big
you
deal.
anything new.
Hey, you! I have come to join you.
Nice for you. Do you understand that the mercenaries are going to vote whether you get to join them or not?
Will you vote for me?
But then, why not? 50 gold pieces is a fair price for a vote, don't you think?
I couldn't care less.
Give me back my gold.
Relax. I'll only keep an eye on it for a while.
I could tell you.
Say, is that a face you have at the front of your head, or is it a butt?
Okay, that's the way you want it.
And now, finish him! Finish him!
That's the truth.
Don't stop now! Finish him!
I couldn't get away.
Don't stop now!
There was no big deal.
Let that be a lesson to him.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I couldn't care less.
Touching that. I can't help it. You knew better. That was nobody might get so worked up. That's all. Just himself was after him. Where did you pick that up?
How many of Silvio's men are still on my list? Fester tried to take me for a ride. That was his mistake. I went to see Raoul.
And?
He was badly in need of a proper licking.
Good. Keep it up. I expect you to rough up at least 3 of them.
All that can go on like this forever. So don't tell me that.
You can't rely on that.
Nobody will learn anything about it differently.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining. Jarvis still isn't sure if you're on the right side. He doesn't want more people dancing to Silvio's tune. For that matter, neither do I. Cord thinks you'd be good enough to join. Cypher says that for him it was crystal clear that you'd get to join. Something seems to have made him really happy. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. I don't need to say anything about Silvio and Bolko. Those 2 morons are against everyone. Buster says you're okay. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. You convinced most of them by passing the test. You have my vote in any case. And you won some fair duels. A lot of mercenaries respect that. Most of the mercenaries are for you. As far as we're concerned, you can start with us at any time. Go to Lee. He'll explain everything else to you.
Never would have thought that's all just gossip.
The things I can tell you.
That's not what we got him in the end.
That's no secret.
That was obvious all
I'm ready to join you.
Then you've passed Tarloff's test?
Yes.
That's good. What did the other mercenaries say?
Most of them are on my side.
Good. Then go see Onar now. I've already talked with him. But you'll have to negotiate your pay yourself.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
You can't rely on that.
Will I ever change? Is it really true?
That's the first I've heard of it.
Who let you in here? What are you doing here on my farm?
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Lee sent me. I want to work here as a mercenary.
He's already talked to me. He's the one responsible for you, so suit yourself. But no fooling around here. Leave the farmers and the maids alone, and, above all, don't nab anything, capiche? For everything else, talk to Lee. All we need to discuss now is your pay.
Where did you pick that up then?
So how about my pay?
Well, let's see. Let me think. 50 gold pieces. What do you say?
Do you really believe that? And get away with that? Say you didn't know that. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Per day?
What do you think? Per week? You're really none too bright. So move your butt over here and come get your money. I'm not going to carry it after you.
He never would have thought of that himself. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Well, that's not a whole lot.
Of course, you're welcome to work for me for free instead. Anyway, this is all you'll get.
You're revolting against the city, or so I've heard.
Now listen up. I inherited this farm and this land from my father, and he inherited it from his father. I'm not going to allow that greedy imbecile of a king to make off with all that just in order to feed his useless armies. The war with the orcs has been going on forever. And where do we stand? On the edge of defeat. No, I prefer to defend my farm myself. The money that I save this way can pay for my own army.
Everything all right here on the farm?
I don't see how that's any of your business. You don't belong on the farm.
Thanks to Bulko, you now have a few sheep less.
And what are you talking about? Who is Bulko?
One of the mercenaries.
How would that interest me? If he's been after my sheep, he'll have to answer to Lee. So why are you bugging me with such trivial details?
I want to buy a sheep.
What are you doing here, then? See a sheep anywhere? If you want to buy a sheep, go out to the pasture. It's to the right of my house. Have Pepe sell you one.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. I never knew that. That's all just gossip. Beliar himself. That's the first I've heard of it. I never knew that. No one really wants to hear that.
I'm ready to join you.
Have you seen Onar?
He agrees.
Welcome aboard. Here, take some decent armor first. I'm glad to have you with us. I already have your first assignment. It has to do with the Paladins. It's time you went to see them. You wanted to go there anyway.
And how can I get to the Paladins now?
Very simple. You'll take our peace offering to them. I know Lord Hagen, the commander of the Paladins, from my time in the Royal Army. I know how he thinks. He doesn't have enough men. He'll accept the offer. At least he'll listen to you. I've written a letter. Here. In any case, that should get you admitted to see the leader of the Paladins.
Onar now has a few sheep less thanks to Bulko.
Oh, leave me alone with that shit. I've had enough trouble as it is.
Is it really true? Been there, done that. That doesn't surprise me.
Welcome to the mercenaries, kid.
Thanks.
As soon as I have something for you to do, I'll let you know.
I'm not telling you anything new. You should really have known better. Beliar himself was after him. I never had so sure.
That's the truth.
Yeah, he really said that.
I used to say that myself.
Looks like...
Good.
I couldn't care less.
Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Really should
Don't
have known
think that I
better.
respect you now, just because you're one of
That's
us.
the truth.
I'll tell you something. No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me,
Decision, wasn't it?
you're just a greasy little idler, nothing more.
You really should have known better.
What's your problem?
Big deal.
I know people of your sort. All talk, no
No
guts.
one really wants
I
to hear
detest somebody who dresses up all important and
thinks it's
brags
as
about
easy
his
as-
heroic deeds. Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
Got no time
So
for things
what?
like that.
What's that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea how big those monsters are, man? If you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
I couldn't get away with that.
Black Troll, no problem.
You're asking for it, huh? I ought to rip your head off. But I've got a better idea. If you're such a great fighter, then prove it.
What's in it for me?
Stupid question. Your honor and your jaw in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
Shall we say, I'll pay you a ton of money if you bring me the hide of a black troll. How's that sound?
Better.
Then what are you waiting for?
Same old thing, all over again.
Nothing amazes me.
That's no secret.
Nothing amazes me.
Attaboy! Attaboy!
Fight!
That's really not.
Let him have it!
What you waiting for?
Not bad.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
And that's the truth.
And there's more, believe me.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Beliar himself was after him.
Don't you try that again.
Wait a minute.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Like Beliar himself was after him. Yeah, he really said that.
I've got no time for things like that.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
You really believe that?
No one really.
Wait a
wants to
minute.
hear that.
Just forever.
Here's your sword back.
High time, too.
Been there, done that.
Believe that.
Nobody wants to know.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
That was obvious all along time.
Been there, done that.
Don't say you didn't know that.
How many of Silvio's men are still on my list? Rod looks a little worse for the wear. Fester tried to take me for a ride. That was his mistake. I went to see Raoul.
And?
He was badly in need of a proper licking.
That's enough. That's enough. I'm impressed. If Lee asks me, I can vote for you without hesitation.
Any news?
Now you are one of us. That's good.
It has come to my attention that you have it in for and it's
We need to talk.
What do you want?
I think the best thing would be if...
Does the name Pepe ring a bell?
I don't get a word of what you're blathering about, but I don't like your tone.
You were supposed to guard his sheep.
What do I care about his sheep?
Lee cares about them.
What are you getting at?
If you keep getting on my nerves, I'll see to it that you are made to pay for the sheep. So if you're at all interested in your pay, leave me alone from now on.
You!
Yes?
Wretched little lowlife.
The two of us should...
I wouldn't know about...
Hey, you! What do you think of Lee?
oh, he's a good fighter. I wouldn't ever want to pick a fight with him unless, of course, it couldn't be avoided.
Hey, you! A lot of people talk about you.
A lot of people talk too much.
Hey! Hey, asshole!
You don't actually think I'd get involved in a duel with you? Go crawl back under your rock.
Silvio doesn't like being talked to. You might have gathered as much by now.
All that matters is strength. Don't tell me that.
And I can't believe it. Finish him! Let that be a lesson to him.
Yeah, he really said that.
Just got my own opinion about that.
That was no big
He
deal.
really said that.
I've got no time for things like that.
I never knew that.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I never knew that.
That's terrible. And he works all day, too. Everybody knows by now. Now that's typical, isn't it?
Who says things like that? Don't tell this to anyone.
Show me your wares.
Tell her a thing from now on. Everybody knows by now.
You don't say. Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That's an open secret. Someone's got to do the work.
These are bad times. That's an open secret.
That's not what my husband thinks. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
But that's terrible. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
And it's going to get even worse. He simply talks too much.
That's not what my husband thinks. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
He'd better shut up. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Who says things like that? That's not what my husband thinks.
That's an open secret. But that's terrible. purple.
He had better shut up. That's not what I heard.
He can't keep anything to himself. Go away.
It's gonna get worse.
Nothing there.
Another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
Wait a minute.
That's been known a long time.
Nothing there. I'll never get this open without the right key. Have you ever used a teleporter stone?
Are you out of your mind?
I used to say that myself.
As long as none of the water mages swear to me that there's no danger, I'm not going anywhere near those things. They ordered me to hide one of those teleporter stones, and well, apart from that, I'm staying well away from them.
I couldn't get away with that.
Can I have a look at this teleporter stone?
I don't care. Here's the key. No, I've blocked the entrance.
That was no
Where
big
is
deal.
this teleporter stone?
There's a cave to the south, not far from my tavern. That's where the water mages found one of those things.
I never knew that.
Show me your...
Certainly, brother of the ring.
That will never change.
I never knew that.
I couldn't get away with that.
That's not what I heard.
Wait a minute. Hey, you! Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had 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 there. Nothing to plunder.
The black trawl is dead. Nicely done. I never thought those could be killed at all. I won't forget that.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Hey, you! Teach me that language.
You already know the texts written. Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builders are no longer an unsolvable mystery for you.
Teach me
the highlight about each of these.
Wait a minute. Here, I found your crossbow.
Indeed, this is mine. Don't tell me you were up by the stone circle.
Most certainly.
That was pretty reckless of you, but thanks anyway. Naturally, I'll repay this deed. I hope this is enough.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
I used to say that myself.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Things I can tell you.
Hey, you!
Watch it. One.
Show him! Show him! Show him! Show him! Show him! him who's boss? Same old thing all over again.
Say, you pack a pretty punch. What is it you want?
Same old thing, all over again.
You have to step in. I've got the hide of a black troll.
Impossible. Show me. Incredible. What do you want for it?
Give me what you got.
Okay. I give you 500 gold pieces and toss in 3 strong healing potions. What do you say?
I used to say that myself.
That's not enough.
Suit yourself. I'll keep the hide anyway. I'm not going to let this chance slip through my fingers.
You don't have to tell me that.
Give me my troll hide back.
No.
No one really wants to
hardly know who to believe.
Oh my...
Oh!
Let him have it!
Finish him!
Let him have it! Let him have it!
Dear God.
You
brutal.
showed him who's boss.
I'm no better off myself.
You have to step in and sort things out. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's not what I heard. I never knew that.
You have
No
to
one
step
really
in and
wants to
sort
hear
things
that.
out. Of course we got him in the end.
Nobody will
been
learn
there,
anything
done
from
that.
me. Yeah, he really said that.
We'll see about that.
That's
no
a
secret.
bad business. Nothing amazes me anymore.
Same old thing all over again.
Just like you said.
He never would have thought of
He
that
really
himself.
should have known better.